Hi, welcome back to Bazi-The Ming. We're going to talk about the matter element today. The matter need to be differentiated between the yin and yang. In this case, the Geng, which is the strong matter, and Xin, which is the yin matter. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that is close to your heart. The topic is wealth. Every time I do a Bazi reading for somebody, the first question people will often ask me is, Master, do I have wealth in my chart? Will I be wealthy? Or when will I be wealthy? There's also people will ask me, Master, how? Master, I don't have wealth in my chart. Will I be poor? So, what is wealth? What is called direct wealth and what is called indirect wealth? If we are talking about the matter element, the element that you control is termed your wealth. But we still need to differentiate wealth within the yin and yang before we can go further. So how do we differentiate the wealth? For direct wealth, there are people who earn a monthly salary, a paycheck. How much you put in is how much you receive. The indirect wealth are people who earn a bigger paycheck, which means that irregardless of the work they put in, their paycheck is very much bigger. And it depends on where the wealth is located. If your wealth is located in your hour of birth, then you can be your own boss. You can be an entrepreneur. So if your wealth appears in your hour of birth, there is a higher chance if your luck brings the opportunity and you will be able to have a breakthrough in life. But when we talk about money, there's always one issue that will come up. Okay, the student or the people who come for consultation will always ask me, Master, I'm going through this rob wealth luck now. Will the rob wealth rob me? Let's put it this way. Not all rob wealth will rob you. Sometimes they really brings you opportunity and genuine opportunity. But there's also rob wealth who will rob you. Of course, they do not point a gun at you or a knife at your throat. Okay, how they can rob you? By asking you for a loan and the money never come back. Another way is that they ask you to buy certain investment product and promise you a high return, no risk, or they will ask you to join venture for a business venture, and everything sounds too good to be true, and you literally just give them the money and they will do all the work. So you see, if you do not want to be robbed, I guess you still need to do your homework and don't believe that there's really such a good thing in the market. So if you can handle your wealth, then you are a capable person. But on the other hand, if you're not very good with your wealth, these are the people who will complain that the work is very difficult lah, hard life lah, so this is how you can differentiate between the direct wealth people and indirect wealth people. So what happens if wealth don't appear in your Bazi? Will you become poor? The answer is no. It is not necessary for wealth to appear in Bazi for a person to do well or be successful. Okay? For example, if you do not have wealth in your Bazi, then you make sure, or it will be better if your noble element can appear in your Bazi, or there is a useful element that appear in your Bazi. Then you can still be more successful than people who have wealth that appears in the Bazi. So it is not true that wealth must appear in the Bazi to be successful. I will show you a few of the successful people who have wealth that appear in their Bazi. So in Bazi reading, we really have to read according to the environment that was given to individuals. Sometimes the good things in the Bazi can become bad. And sometimes the evenness in the Bazi can also become good. And that's how we measure the level of nobility in a Bazi chart. And your success and failure will really depend on what appears and with the help of your luck. I hope that I have cleared most of your doubts and enlightened you in certain ways. And I hope you like my videos. The next topic we're going to talk about is the water element. So stay tuned.